For this update, I'm comparing the 12 months from February 19th, 2025 to February 19th, 2026. As per usual, sales activity in Montrose still continues to hold strong. We sold 119 homes. That's actually down 6% from the year prior. People are staying in their homes longer, rightfully so. It's the place that you put your biggest amount of time and investment in, right? So of course you want to enjoy it, and that's what people are exactly doing. They're doing those long-term projects. They want to stay to the bitter end. But the one thing I am seeing happening, the generational turnover, the silver tsunami as people like to call it, I do see it starting to get its momentum and more from last year, and even more with the more homes on market, especially in our neighborhood, because there are some pockets where people on average stay 30 years. Yes, if you can believe that. So what about home prices? The average sales price dipped 4% from $1.67 million to $1.61 million. That's around 4%. This really reflects the type of homes that are selling at the time. Some homes are designer done. Some homes are fixers and they're sold as is. So sometimes the price fluctuations, depending on the square footage, it fluctuates greatly. The fact that the dip is less than 5% and it's stayed that way from last year at this time is significant. It shows that values in our neighborhoods hold steady. They either go up or they hold steady. They do not go down. That's the thing to take note of. The only time you really want to be concerned about sales prices falling is if it's over 10% and it's over a 3-month period consistently. When that happens, then you know we have a problem. The price per square foot also dipped 3% from $815 to $788 per square foot. Why did this happen? First, we had fewer homes sell last year. In fact, 6% less. And for our little pocket, that's a lot. And then secondly, a lot of the homes that sold had a larger square footage. And most of the homes in our neighborhood are smaller square footage. So that does take into account and play in the numbers. Larger square footage homes always sell with a lower price per square foot relative to the smaller ones. Smaller homes always have a higher price per square foot. Let's talk about days on market. On average, homes are taking 28 days to sell. That's 8 days longer than last year. That's really nothing to be concerned about because pretty much everything in our zip codes, they sell within 30 days or less. So the question I get asked a lot by neighbors and family and friends, are home prices crashing? The answer is no. I know there's a lot of doomsday stuff on the news and certain social media outlets, but really prices are holding steady. And again, I see prices trending up with this year already in the works. I know we're seeing more homes coming on market, but we still do not have enough inventory to meet the demand of how many people who want to live in our incredible neighborhoods. As I mentioned earlier, the average North Glendale resident stays in their home 17 years, and in certain pockets, like Sparr Heights, it's 30 years. I get it. People like it here too much. With the proximity to downtown LA and Hollywood and Pasadena, and just it's so convenient, but yet you're in this little amazing bubble of nature. Nobody wants to leave. I've been here too 20 years. I don't want to leave either. Yet I am hearing a little rumblings from a couple neighbors, some friends. They would like to make a move. They would like to be closer to their grandkids out of state, or they would like to upgrade to a bigger house, but they can't. They're concerned about homeowners insurance, everything going up in price if you want to remodel something, just material goods. And also too, they're mostly concerned about, they have the lock-in effect of their low interest rate. We all know that one too. So yes, it is kind of affecting the market still to this day. We are getting momentum, but we're still far from where we were before the pandemic. How is this affecting the market right now? I'll tell you this, it's better than it was last year. From summer to winter last year, it was quiet. Nobody wanted to do anything. Buyers were sitting on the sidelines going, I'm gonna wait till there's another price reduction on that house, then I'll make an offer. And sellers were like, I'm not leaving, I'm staying put. If I don't get my price, I will not move. So I kind of called it a purgatory market because no one wanted to commit. Everybody just kind of wanted to sit on the sidelines and wait it out. So finally, what's been great, I even saw it in December, I saw buyer activity pick up. I was sitting open houses in December and people were coming. And now It's been busy. I go to open houses every weekend. If I'm not sitting one, I'm going to them for clients. They're packed. I went to one yesterday. There were 30 people. It was crazy, like all at once. So there is definitely buyer interest. They are back, and I've even asked buyers, why are you looking? They're like, you know what? I've been looking for 2 years and I am tired of waiting. I am buying a house this year. I don't care what I have to do. The interest rate's not gonna get any lower anytime soon. I'm gonna make a move now. So that is refreshing to hear because I haven't heard motivation like that in a while. The other thing to note is I'm seeing more homes come on market even before the spring season hits next month. I'm shocked at seeing what's been coming on the market, like at least 10 new homes a week in Northeast LA, like good ones too. So this is great. This is the type of momentum we like to see because you really can't do anything if there's nothing for sale, there's nothing to buy. In fact, in the last 30 days, we had 7 homes sell in 91020 and 91208. And the price ranges were huge, from $600,000 to $2.4 million. One was 1230 Oak Circle Drive in beautiful Sparr Heights. It was on the market for 7 days and it sold for $1.8 million, $300,000 over the asking price. Obviously, it was well received. It's a beautiful modern farmhouse. I remember when that home was remodeled. We all thought it was really done well. Then we had another really nice one sell in Montecito Park. Love that neighborhood too. 2108 El Arboleda Drive. Sold $155,000 over the asking price and closed at $1.950 million. This home was beautifully remodeled, really designer done, and it was on a super private corner lot with a nice pool. The last sale worth mentioning is 1907 Alpha Road, again in Montecito Park. That one sold for $2.4 million. I love talking about our neighborhoods, sharing local insights. I'm also a member of the Montrose Chamber of Commerce, so if you want to know anything that's happening in 91020 or 91208, I am your resource. I'm Nicole with Think Real Estate, happy to help. And if you do want an evaluation of your home, I'm happy to do that too. Take care.